The engines on the railway worked very hard to start building a new station on Dexter's branch line. They enjoyed the quiet work at first, but they began to miss Wyatt, who had been sent to the engine works for his bent buffers mended. The engines knew that Wyatt would be coming back soon after a few days. When the new station was completed, Miss Lindsay had declared that the station, called Sheffield, opened. So both engines, Dexter and Tanner, can start taking passengers and goods to and from there. Dexter's branch line is linked to the railway route that Bessie, the bus, takes. Bessie brings passengers to and from Dexter and Tanner's trains. Bessie is a really useful bus who runs along the road on the South Roman Railway. She was a very friendly bus who is willing to help all her friends when there is trouble. So, with all the passengers on board, Bessie was finally able to get them safely at their destinations right on time, without confusion and delay. One day, Lisa, the Diesel Railcar, was waiting at Henrietta Town Station for Bessie to bring her some passengers. It was Lisa's first day, and she had arrived on the South Roman Railway to help Dexter and Tanner collecting more passengers because they couldn't do the work alone, and she was filling in for Wyatt to take more passengers from the express that had pulled by the other engines. Lisa was a very kind diesel who is to take passengers to and from all the stations the engines had collected or dropped them, and she is willing to be really useful that she worked really well to make Miss Lindsay proud. However, today, while waiting, Lisa was beginning to worry. That's odd. Where is Betsy? I thought she's here to wait for me until I had arrived. Then, at last, Lisa could hear a sound in the distance. She wondered if that was Bessie, but that wasn't. Clyde arrived with the passengers instead. Oh, hello. I don't expect to see you here. Who are you? Hello, I'm Clyde, and sorry about this. I only brought Bessie's passengers to arrive here because Bessie's tires got punctured by the holes on the road. She had to go to the garage to have it fixed. I see. Well, thank you for telling me this, Clyde. I'm so glad her passengers were here safe and sound. After the passengers climbed aboard Lisa, she hooted it away. As she trundled along the line, Lisa thought about that Bessie had her tires punctured on the road holes. Then, she decided to help. I think I know just what to do. Maybe when I finish my work here on this branch, I can go and collect some tar to repair the roads. Soon, Lisa had finished working on the branch line. She had dropped off her passengers and was on her way to find the tar wagons at the shunting yards. Hayley was there with the coal cars. Hello, Lisa. I didn't expect to see you here today. I'm here to collect the tar wagons for the roads to be repaired that Bessie has in an accident not too long ago. Do you know where they are, Hayley? Certainly. They're over on the sidings. Ah, now that's where I need to take. Thank you, Hayley. You're welcome, Lisa. Take care of that tar. I will. Meanwhile, Clyde was taking passengers to Paulsville Station at the end of the branch line. The roads were at their bumpiest here. Ouch! Oh, bother! I didn't expect to have this happen to me. Clyde had his eyes closed as he drove as he felt pain over every bump and down each road hole. He was so busy clinging for the next hole in the road that he didn't watch where he was going. Then there was trouble. Clyde hit the biggest bump in the road, and he bumped and bounced right off the road, ending up right into a ditch close to the railway. Luckily, nobody was hurt, but Clyde was stuck. His wheels were damaged, and his passengers were stranded. At Paulsville Station, Chelsea was waiting for Clyde's passengers. Where is Clyde? What's wrong, Chelsea? It's Clyde. He's late with some passengers from my train. I hear his roads are damaged. He's likely to be delayed. Don't worry, Chelsea. I'm sure he'll be here soon. Chelsea waited and waited, and soon her own passengers got crosser and crosser. Then Miss Lindsay arrived. She was cross. Where is Clyde? Meanwhile, Dexter was coming up the line towards Paulsville Station. Then he suddenly saw Clyde stuck in the ditch. Goodness gracious, are you alright, Clyde? No, my passengers are late and my wheels are damaged, like what happened to Bessie earlier. Could you please take my passengers, Dexter? Of course, Clyde. Clyde's eager passengers climbed aboard Dexter's coaches, Indy and Dolly, and he steamed away to Paulsville Station. Dexter soon arrived and explained everything to Chelsea and Miss Lindsay. Now they and the other passengers all felt sorry for Clyde and forgot all about their anger. Chelsea puffed quickly away as Lisa came in with the tar wagons. Ah, Lisa, Clyde has had an accident further up the main line. You are to give the workmen their tar and fetch the breakdown train to lift Clyde to safety and have him repaired. Of course, Miss Lindsay. I'll do that right away. Lisa found the workmen and the tar was delivered. Then she sped to the shunting yards to fetch the breakdown train. Clyde was sitting formally in the ditch when Lisa arrived. Clyde was pleased to see Lisa, and even more pleased that she had come to rescue him. We are here, Clyde. We'll soon have you repaired, just like your roads are going to be. Thank you, Lisa. The breakdown train soon lifted Clyde out of the ditch, and Lisa took him on the flatbed to be mended. That evening, Lisa returned to near the roads. The workmen were working hard with the tar to mend the roads, and already some of it looked smooth and flat again with no bumps and road holes. Clyde will be pleased. A few days later, Clyde's wheels and Bessie's wheels were fixed, and they were back at work. They were very happy to see that their roads were as good as new. Bessie drove smoothly and on time into the station where Lisa and Clyde were waiting. Hello, thank you for helping me and for all you did. Rails and roads do go well together. It was no problem, Bessie. We always look after some passengers, like yours, for a while until you are mended. And then we railway engines have to look after Clyde's passengers too while he's mended. Yeah, I saw him at the garage where I was still repaired. He told me all about what happened. Yes, and I know how Bessie felt when I suddenly got a puncture on my tires, although it was an accident. That's good to know. I'm glad you guys are no longer having more holes on the road while working. I'm certainly glad that we don't need more of them anymore too. Yeah, we can start taking passengers with no further delays. Yes, indeed. With the last cheerful greetings, the three friends went back to work.